Good morning, Schwartzy Poos. Good morning, everybody. Hello. Hello. I hope you're all doing so well this morning at the low volume. I hope you're doing very well at the high volume. I hope you're doing well at the medium volume. I hope you're all doing well just to do well. Welcome to the show. Welcome. It's like we do this every day, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. Isn't that fantastic? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Wake and Bake with Schwartzy. We are stunting and hot dogging on 3 different platforms. Isn't that fantastic, skis? Yes, that's right. You can catch us on the Twitch skis, where you can click the follow button and like it all. You give the little heart thingy. You can catch us on YouTube. Isn't that fantastic as well? Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, turn that shit on, and give us a like. That helps out with the algorithm. If you are catching us on Facebook, I am giving it a chance. I am giving Facebook Live a chance. We can see what we can do with that. Isn't that nice? I hope so. So that one, I hope so. All I need you to do is make sure that you click the like or react. Give it a little reaction, I like the little K reaction. You get 2 emojis in one. I always say that. But you get 2 emojis in one. You get the smiley face and you get the heart. Isn't that nice? I love it. I love to have 2 emojis in one. But you give me that, you share it, you follow it, you love it, you love to see it. You love to see it. I love to see you all this morning. Isn't that fantastic? How are you all doing? Let's take a look at the chat skis. But before we take a look at the chat skis, let's switch gears. Now that we've got it all going, you've seen Schwartzy in the ring. I like to get going. I like to start hot, but then I like to pull it down. I like to make sure that now that we're all eased into our morning, we're all getting a good relaxation out of it. I want to make sure that everything's going well. I want to make sure that we're all getting a nice, easy start to our day. We can't force it in. Don't force it in. Just let it happen. Oh, that was dirty. No, let's go take a look at the chat before we talk too dirty and get canceled on one of our 3 platforms. Good morning, Donald. Good morning to you. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I hope you are doing well. Usually the first one in the chat. You are not today. You got beat out by homie Roger Patet. But it is good to see you. It is always good to feel the support from you all the way from the murder metan. Good morning to you, Roger Patet. I hope you're feeling good today. I don't have to hope. I know you're feeling good. You are down some 20 billion pounds, maybe 20 billion and a half or some shit like that. That is fantastic. You have worked every day. You have grinded. It is something you have strived to achieve. And I'm so happy that is working out for you. I am. I'm really happy for you. That's so nice. Dan O'Mac, welcome to the show. I'm kind of going backwards right now. Dan O'Mac, welcome to the show. Sponsor of this show. Look at this. Look at all these viewers we have this morning. Jeez Louise. Oh, no. I'm going to have to actually do a good job, and I probably can't smoke as much weed today. I have to do a good job. Look at all these viewers in the morning. Dan O'Mac, sponsor of this show with the Pro Wrestling Edge Boys. Always a good vibe to have in the morning. TJ, welcome to the show. Thank you so much. Hello, TJ. There you are right there. Look at you in your cowboy hat. Always good to see you, TJ. TJ, thank you very much. Last night, TJ made a donation to the show, which I will tell you how you can do. In fact, how are we really getting this show going? Hey, show up to work. Show up to work, graphic. There he is. The logo had to show up to work. The logo was once again smoking weed in the back. I said, show up to work, logo. Thank you, logo, for showing. Ah! Oh, you took Banner with you? Banner, show up. There we go. Look at everybody not waking up for work. Look at the graphics. Schwartzy wakes up for work, but the graphics did not wake up for work. Isn't that stupid? Isn't that stupid, like the tweets on the Mondays? TJ, how are you? I'm so glad. Thank you. As I was saying, thank you so much for being a sponsor of this show. Sending a sponsorship last night. You are such a sweetheart. We love you so much, TJ. Really keeping the show afloat. This stuff is not terribly free, so it contributes so much. Jackson! A little less conversation, a little more Jackson. Hello, Jackson. Welcome to the show. Isn't it nice to see you, homie? I love to see you so much. In the morning, I get to see you on Friday, maybe. We're hoping you come back to work. We would love you to come back to work. Please come back to work. We've got a big show this weekend. Yeah, see, you know what's happening this Friday. It's Schwartzy is going to break Zodi's getaway sticks because he's got baby chicken legs, and I'm going to break them. And you know, it's funny because you say people eat chicken legs, but some chickens don't have meat on their bones. Zodi uses that chicken. Yes, we are starting the work of morning, fam. Yes, good morning, fam. Remember, if you're watching this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and react to the video. When you put a reaction to the video, when you give it a like, when you show it some love, when you rub up against it and let it know you're there, it helps me out. It puts it in that stupid little algorithm bullshit that I have no idea how it works. I just know you're supposed to do that. Isn't that weird? I just know you're supposed to do that shit. And I would appreciate it if you do that for Schwartzy. We've got a lot of viewers this morning. YouTube's a kicking. YouTube's kicking. Yeah. We got YouTube kicking. We're on Facebook. We're on all that shit. Dano Magnet is. Yes, let's get Wake and Bake. Let's get Flophouse as fuck. Let's do all these things. That's what we're here to do. It's Tuesday. We've got a wonderful show ahead of us. What do we have? Oh, yes, we have Randi West on the show. That's right. It will be nice to not have to try to phone in guest today. We have Randi West joining us. She will join us here in the studio, the first in-studio guest. Like, I know that's not a big accomplishment. She fucking lives here, but that's okay. That's okay. We're hitting goals, aren't we? So that's our first in-house guest. We're going to have Randi West talking about Deathmatch Wrestling. And I'm sure a bunch of you in the chat will talk about the title shot she should receive. Yeah, there it is. Without fail, as I'm speaking about it. And thank you, Dan O'Mac. And then we will also be speaking to her about, we like to talk about the passions outside the ring. We'll be talking about candle making. She got into candle making. That's so nice. She has a very special business with that, but she does it in a very certain way, a very particular way. There's something special about her business. And we're going to delve into that when we get into the show. We are about at that mark. You know what mark it is. It's about time to talk about all those beautiful, wonderful, fantastic. I don't have any more description words. All the people we love so much for being sponsors of the show that help make it happen. Let's talk about those fantastic sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not doing it, get out of my way, microphone. If you're not doing it, then you should do it. All the cool kids are doing it. If they jump off a bridge, you jump off a bridge. So let's jump off this bridge together. Everybody join Pro Wrestling Edge. Pro Wrestling Edge is a wonderful podcast. Not just one that I listen to. It's one that I like to be on. It makes you feel like you're part of the boys. It makes you feel like you're there. You're with the crew. We talk about wrestling. We talk about wrestling here in the Midwest. We interview wrestlers. We get hands-on. We do stuff live. They do stuff live. They're live on location doing sweet shit. And then on top of it, you can find them on all types of platforms. You can buy all their merchandise. They've got so much stuff going on. They talk about sports now. They've expanded into sports. Do you see this? I've got so much to talk about. Basically, what I'm saying is if you head down in the descriptions, you follow Pro Wrestling Edge, you check out their website, you can be linked to all their sweet shit. I'm telling you, they're doing a lot of stuff. Wrestling, sport, entertainment, sports, entertainment, not sports entertainment, but they also do sports entertainment and all that shit. And then, like I said, they've got some new podcasts coming out. I will get into that when they want to announce it, but wonderful stuff. Go on to Pro Wrestling Edge. You just don't want to miss what they're doing. You also want to check out my homie Sean over at the Midnight Snuggie Hour. What a great homie. He's always been here, always having our back. You should check out the Midnight Snuggie Hour, the Midnight Snuggie Hour, phonetically. Go over to Google Podcasts. Say that 20 times fast, Google Podcasts. Head on over there and go follow their show. They've got a wonderful thing going on. They've got a lot of roundtable discussions about a lot of entertainment and stuff like that. I love how they do their stuff. You feel very involved. head on over to Google Podcasts, click those notifications, and listen to all the past episodes that they've got. They've got some new stuff that will be coming out here soon. Schwartzy wants to help be a part of that, so don't miss it. Don't. I said don't! No, that was aggressive. I'm sorry. I don't want to be aggressive. That was very aggressive. I'm so sorry. Also, if you want to be a sponsor of the show, please let me know. I would love to give you the opportunity for me to talk about your product. Podcast, if you're one of the homies, I will sell your merchandise for you. I'll sit here and sell your t-shirts. I'll talk about your brainbuster tees, which we have too. Hit me up. $25 for a sponsorship is allowing me to speak about your product at least 4 times a week. I have 4 broadcasts here. We're about to implement gaming. I'm really close to my gaming stream. I've got some kinks worked out last night. We're probably going to be debuting even tonight, tomorrow. But when you do these things, I can help you by plugging your business on all my streams. Like I said, at least 4 days a week, $25 a week. I've got you, homie. I've got you. I'll take care of you. And if you don't have a business, if you've only got a couple bucks, but you want to help the show out, you can always donate to the stream. Head on over to our PayPal. Scan that stupid thing on the screen right there. You can head into the description. I make it easy. We bake when we wake, so I make it easy. Don't worry. I love you. No one's going to love you like Schwartzy is going to love you. Or you can head on over to our Cash App. You can kick us a couple bucks. Schwartzy can keep the lights on, as they used to say in the shows in the 90s. We're about to pay some bills. You know, that's how we do it. Or if you want something for your $1, this is my last shill, I promise. We're almost done here. If you guys want something for your $1, we do have a Brainbuster Tea store with the Wake and Bake merchandise. Please head on over to the Brainbuster Tea store. Get yourself a coffee mug, a nice hoodie, a t-shirt. Always helps. Always helps out this show. Got that done in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3-minute warning. Let's go back to the chat. Let's see everybody. It's just basically everybody cheering for Randy. Why do I even show up? No, it's so I can wrangle everybody that you cheer for. That's okay, even if that's my goal. Even if that's my job, I don't give a shit. I want everybody to have a great morning. Ken, thank you, Devin. Can talk to. This is a 2-part comment. This is a 3-part. I can talk to my boss about sponsorship. Thank you so much, Devin. I appreciate you very much. Yes, happy birthday to Sean Casey of the 5 Most Wanted. What's up, homie? You never know. He might show up at Origins this weekend. You have to show up to see what goes on. It's the WrestleMania of FGW. We love to see it. You love to see it. Dan O'Mac gonna let me announce the new PWE, what do you call it? The content. That's the word I'm looking for. A lot of shit going on. I'm my own producer, switchboard operator, homie, baby boy, and advertising department. I'm also an intern. Get away down there, Schwartzy. Bad intern. That was a joke that you'd get if you knew Bill Clinton in the 90s. Oh boy, what a terrible show we have. What a terrible person I am. No. Jackson Breeze, Randy. Hashtag badass. That's right. That's going to show up on all the social medias. You hashtag it, it's guaranteed. That's what I heard. Who else we got in the chat? Good morning! Donald Holland, you're using your son's account. That's okay. The kids have so much clout these days, Donald. We have to get their rub somewhere. Schwartzy always gets the rub. No one comes to truly see Schwartzy. They come to see whoever's putting up with my bullshit for the night. So, you know, I get it. We got to get the rub somewhere. Yeah, thank you for joining me on Twitch. You know, Twitch is my preferred platform. Always making sure money goes in my pocket skis. Like I said, when you watch me on Twitch, when you watch me on YouTube, it helps me so much. It costs you nothing, but eventually we're going to be squeezing all the corporate fat cats for all their cash dollars. What the money? Give me your money. And don't forget, we are in that infantile stage of this episode. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, like. I need you to react to that video. If you're on Facebook and you're not reacting to my video, I'm here to wake you up. I'm here to make everything good for you. Let me know you're there. Poke at me. I like to call it the Facebook slap and tickle. Give me a little Facebook slap and tickle. I've been good or I've been bad. I don't give a shit. Just rub up against that like button. Like a cat. And your feet. Thank you all for joining me. We have a wonderful audience today. This is kind of killer. Good morning, Joey. Good morning, my sweet boy. Good morning, my sweet baby boy. I'm holding you so close to me this morning, nestling you up against Schwartzy's shoulder skis. Welcoming you to the day. Good morning, Joey. That's enough. You have a mask on? No, just joking. That's okay. We get close. Can't wait for Randi West. She's the queen of this shit and the queen of RPW. I know, right? She's probably the reason why we're drawing so big today. We got Rattlocke and Randi. I'm just going to see my happy ass out of here. We've got the draw in the house, and then there's Schwartzy just kind of running the switchboard. No, I don't. I'm just joking. Schwartzy loves himself because no one's going to love you like Schwartzy is going to love you. What a wonderful show we have. Like I said, we've got Rattlocke and Randi West on the show. Sometimes you come to see Schwartzy. I understand. I would appreciate if you come to see Schwartzy. Places you can come see Schwartzy, like I said, this weekend. You can catch me at FGW Origins. FGW Origins, I've got a last man standing with former homie Zodiac. Piece of shit. Always talking that ish, always trying to get up on my business. I don't know what his problem is, but for 6 months he's been on my case. Homie, it comes to an end this weekend. It's going to be done. I'm going to whoop on you. I'm going to make you tap skis. And that isn't even the rules. So while you're tapping there in pain, I'm going to just watch it. You cannot stand and the 10 count comes. And I'm going to make you feel very humbled. Do you know that? When you cannot get to your feet because of me, when you cannot get to your feet as a full-blown human with all your energy, you cannot feel pride in your soul because you cannot bend those knees. You cannot use your ankles. Not one joint, not one muscle, not one tendon is going to be proper in your legs because you will not be able to stand and you will be looking at me like a scared dog. And that is going to be the facts, Jack. This is healthy. This is going to be the healthiest ass whooping you've ever received. Homeboy, some people just need their ass whooped in this world. You are one of them. It is going to feel good. Not when I'm doing it, but about an hour later while you're icing up your legs like a bitch, you're going to say, oh, Dr. Schwartzy was in and that was healthy for me. You can also find me at UCW this weekend, All or Nothing. That's right, UCW in Saginaw, Michigan. Tickets still available. You can find people like the Dread King Logan, Champion Nate Bach, my homie Kenny Urban, the Kenny Urban and Goose. They forgot to put Goose on there, and I know Goose is going to storm into the office and say, hey man, why didn't you put Goose on flyer? And Kenny and I are going to have to be like, good, you're going to get us so fucking unbooked. God damn it, Goose. And that'll be us. That'll be basically my Saturday. But it'll also be the territory there. Krantz, Champion Sullivan, and Impact Wrestling Johnny Bravo. Isn't that fantastic? Losing my voice, I'm so excited. You can also find me at Generation Championship Wrestling the following week. That's right, Generation Championship Wrestling down in Florida. I'm going to take on Stupid Nova. I hate you, Nova. I've never even truly met you, but I hate you. I seen your face. It's stupid. I've got a 3-way match. In fact, I'm trying to make words for all of you, but what if would you all like to see a new Schwartzy promo? I need to know in the comments. I need to hear you in the comments. Hello, Michael. Hello, Michael. I'm trying to see if would everyone like a new Schwartzy promo? Would you like me to play a new, filmed, edited, hard as fuck Schwartzy promo? Well, let's see. I want to know in the chat. I'll play it right now for all of you. My GCW Rising promo. I speak on Nova's bitch ass. Senor Storm, Mr. Storm, I see you. I respect you, so I call you Mr. Storm. So I think it's time that maybe. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I want a promo. TJ says we always want new Schwartzy promo. Yes. Hell yeah. Look at my wife fluffing up the chat. I think it's time to play a brand new. Let's get rid of the graphic. Go away, graphic. Go away, bitch. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all something that was already said by some famous wrestler. It is time for GCW and my short generation. The GCW, there's so many. Generation Championship Wrestlings. GCW Rising. Promo skis. Oh, yes. Yeah, Schwartzy's done these before. Yeah, I've done these before. What? There's no water? Cheap bastards. Definitely, I would love to talk about it. I would talk about it all day. That sounds good to me. What's good, homie? Oh, yes. Hello. Yes, Schwartzy here. Yes. GCW Rising, February 11th. DeSoto County Fairgrounds. Isn't that fantastic? I do have a match, yes. I have to take on two gentlemen. That's right. I'll be taking on two gentlemen. Mr. Storm. I'll be taking on Mr. Storm, yes. And I'll be taking on that's Nova. He thinks he's a space captain? Does his mother know he's got a mental thingy? He's not a spaceman. You can be a spaceman. Look at him. That man looked like he hasn't left the ground in years. He looks like he's currently grounded, and his parents don't let him leave out of the house, if you want to be honest with me. There's no way he's a full-grown man. He's a full-grown man. Nova Lion sounds like something you would catch on a spring break. I might have caught Nova Lions once. You need ointment for that, yes. Hates cheese? Who hates cheese? Who really? I mean, really? Who? Come on, guy. Nobody hates cheese. Homie, those promos are not that great. I wanted a promo. I didn't say I wanted dogs. Don't tell me about what to do with ranch dressing either. I'm telling you right now. What I do with ranch dressing is my business. I can do whatever I want. Mr. Storm, yes. He's a big man. He's very muscly. Mr. Storm, I don't care if you've got a 6-pack, an 8-pack. I don't care how swole you are. I mean, he's got veins on top of veins. It's really scaring the dog shit out of me. I don't care if you're huge. I don't care if you're big. I bet you skip leg day. You look like you skip leg day. It's all aesthetic. He's really just working the glamour muscles. It's just the glamour skis. He's just working the glamour muscles. I'm telling you. You're only working your glamour muscles. We know it. Those legs, those getaway sticks, I could tap those getaway sticks out. One chop block away, and you're done, and I'm going to tap you out. Brat! Yeah, I don't like Mr. Gomez either, though. I'll tell you this right now. It will be really funny to see him in the locker room giving a stupid Gomez a hard time. Yeah, that guy basically eats his own lunch. Toolbox. Total toolbox. Mr. Gomez is a toolbox. So let me tell you right now, GCW Rising, I don't care if you give me one. You can give me a whole orgy skis. You can throw them all at Schwartzy. I'm coming down to Florida. Not one soul unentertained, because I'll tell you right now, we're all coming to the show. It doesn't matter if they have big swollen muscles and skip leg day. It doesn't matter if they are so crazy that they think they're a promo god space captain. They all I think that pretty much sums it up. Wouldn't you say? Why did I sit here try to make words for you when I've made words for you before? That's right. So, Nova, Mr. Storm, with all due respect, the man comes around skis. Never forget that. All right, what a wonderful show we had ahead of us. Like I said, if you're enjoying the show, if you like what we do here, if you like my promo skis, if you like my segments, if you like my guests, if you like to just talk, even if you hate it, there's a dislike button. You can dislike it if you want. It all helps the algorithm. But please don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. If you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow me and all that good shit. And don't forget to hit the heart skis. And don't forget, if you're on Facebook, please share the dog shit out of me. Please. There is a chance that YouTube could or Facebook will monetize me on a certain platform, but I need to really get out there. Need all of your help. I need all of your support. It costs absolutely nothing. I love to share everybody's stuff all day. I love to make sure everybody's getting their piece of the pie. Have Schwartzy have his piece of the pie. It's cheat day if I can have that piece of pie. It's the only pie I can eat, really, except for Sundays. I can eat whatever I want. But if you do that, I would really appreciate that. And, some of those things are segments like Rattlocke eats shit.
For science.
Hello, Rattlocke. Hello. Hello, my friend.
Sorry, I was channeling my inner Poison Apollo star circa 2002.
Oh. So. It's like we are in a pandemic, I guess.
Yes, very much
Welcome to the show.
How are you doing this morning?
Good. Apparently, I'm noticing you wish to be an emperor?
I'm one of them, yes.
Oh,
I mean, in anybody's mindset, they are an emperor.
That's fantastic.
That's the most beautiful thing about reality engineering. If you just convince yourself that you're that, then nobody else can tell you otherwise.
No. Before we get into this segment, I want to really lay some things down because we're changing the segment up a bit. We're making it a little bit more interactive, aren't we, Vinny?
Yes, we are for this week, yes.
So what we're doing this week, and I want to play the video real quick, even though the voting's over. I want you to see what we're doing here. We're taking Vinny here, and we've got a little segment where every so often you'll be able to vote on what he eats. Maybe it might be for that Tuesday and Thursday. Maybe it'll be something like this week where he's eating something vile all week long, But these are the videos that's gross.
I know.
Your mother is somewhere very upset.
And she's still wonderful.
They didn't say she wasn't wonderful. I mean, I would take her out for a seafood dinner and call her again.
She would just be watching me going,
Vinny, stop eating all that ish. No, I don't think they say ish. But this is basically an idea of the video you're going to see. So when you see these videos pop up on my Facebook, social media, and all that bullshit, and you see it on Rattlocke's bullshit, please vote. So let it give you an idea of these videos that we're putting up. But no, that's basically an idea of what Rattlocke's doing for you. So
your disapproval titillates me.
Awful. So Rattlocke, today, after the voting, after everything, let us know, where do we sit? What's the status quo?
Well, right now, from the top voting was a two-way tie right now. So I'll give everybody another minute or so. The two-way tie is because it was... from what my stance was between the Thickle Water Challenge, which are 2 bottles of the energy pickle juice with a thickening agent added to it that gives it the consistency of a honey. And then the other choice was the sardines in a lemon.
All right, let's see what we got here. What are we doing, everybody? Is it thickle water? 2 C's? Back it up? Does it have a big butt? Isn't that what 2 C's means? I've got a big old booty squeeze?
Thickle, thickle, thickle.
Thickle, thickle. That was too dirty. That was a little too dirty for my show. I don't know. That was the dirtiest thing I think we've ever done. I don't feel good about myself. I'm going to shower right now.
Pretty much this segment is the dirtiest thing we've ever done.
We've got one for the pickle gel. Two for pickle shade.
And just to point out, I've never had any kind of canned fish before in my life, other than tuna fish.
But yes. Our segment's blowing up. They can't wait to see what you're going to eat.
Or as Schwartzy would say, chicken of the sea.
Chicken. Shitty tweets. Thickle, 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 thickle. Everybody says get thickle with it. They want to see them 2 C's. They want to see big old booty. All right. Drink. Thick as fuck.
We'll definitely do that. So I already got a cup ready. And what I'm going to do is first pour these guys in. And now most of you guys know medically, a food thickener or a water thickener is meant for people that have done different surgeries and whatnot, have an issue with swallowing with the water. But for people that don't have...
You swallow?
Well, for drinking their fluids.
That's all I'm asking.
Well, I mean, I drink fluids, yes.
A couple episodes I've seen you spit.
Well, I mean, it depends on how nasty it is. So
okay.
But now, people that do not have an issue swallowing fluids have more difficulty drinking anything with the thickening agent in. And that's usually... There's been a lot of challenges on the YouTube. It's so weird that that's pickle juice, but it's coming out.
No, it's clear.
It straight up smells like pickle juice, but it comes out clear. Like, here's another one. You can even hear it for the ASMR people. You get the.
No.
Hold on.
Keep going.
There.
Oh, that's nice. Two C's, everybody.
You know how fun that is, knowing that you can sit that down and somebody's going to think that might just be a glass of water. You can also see little things floating around in it with the pickling agent and whatnot. So now,
it looks like amoeba water.
Oh, good. There is a scoop in here. I originally bought this as a gag that I had to do in a different promotion where a person was supposed to eat a thing of soap, and they were scared to death to actually drink soap. So here's about this. I did a tablespoon.
Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. I'm going to get it now because I'm about to throw up.
It's not thick enough yet, so we're going to do another scoop.
Tell them it's for science so they know.
For science! Anyway.
They pay for the tagline. What do you want?
Oh, yes.
Remember, if you're enjoying this, if you enjoy what Rattlocke does before he shoves this down his gullet and he disgusts you to no end, that is Vinny's Cash App. He does accept tips. Help my boy out.
It helps me purchase more gross stuff to entertain you all with.
It does. It does. You know, if you can please kick my boy some doll hairs. Like I said, he does this for you. It's absolutely disgusting, but we love him to death.
All right, so that's what, like 7? Oh, look at that. As you can tell.
Oh, you can see the gelatin curdling up a little bit towards the top. For science, Joe.
Oh, my God.
Look at this. All these for sciences. That color and consistency isn't helping your swallowing case, Vinny. Why?
Love you, honey.
They do that to us.
Now you can start hearing it. It's very thick.
Very ASMR.
Oh, God.
Just Vinny stirring for, if you go to YouTube and you say it's Vinny stirring for an hour.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, so if you can, oh, man. You can look in here now and see the thickness.
Oh, you disgusting mother.
So, and I have tried the pickle juice already during the Schwartzy-thon. And if you haven't seen that yet, definitely go back and start watching some of the backlog wake and bakes. They're all worth it. If you just now started watching us, definitely go back and see what kind of a snowball this has become.
It really has. Thank you.
It started off as a piece of dirt with my segment, and now it has snowballed into something just anybody that gets in the way. God, I'm trying not, my nose has been stuffed, and I can totally smell this right now.
Michael Brown says it's clapping.
Yes.
It's clapping.
The thickle claps. All right, everybody. Got experiment 2-1-22 thickle water challenge. You guys voted for it, so oh, we're breaking up. Oh, I lost Derek.
No, we're not breaking up. You're not out of this relationship yet. Don't do it. Get back here. You make me look like a fool in front of my people.
Stop it. You sound like my ex-wife. All right, here we go. Everybody, say it with me. Say it loud and say it at your desk or wherever you're at.
God hates Vinny. Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, for science.
For science.
Fuck me. Here we go.
Oh.
I need somebody here to slap me. All right, let's go.
She's probably upstairs. Oh. It's just sliding out.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. It's the consistency of applesauce.
Ooh. You're awful.
I'm almost there.
These are not ASMR sounds.
Okay. Oh, God.
Don't do it.
I gotta finish it, man. It's for the fans.
You don't. You did it.
No, I didn't do it. I said it was going to be a chug. It was a thick water chug.
Oh, that you did say it was going to be a chug.
Oh. Hold on. Oh, God, I just saw all my grandparents. Ugh.
They're so disappointed, I bet.
Why is it so warm where I saw them? Oh, God. It's like, yeah, it's. Ooh.
Keep drinking. You're doing good numbers.
I'm almost.
Viewership's up. Keep going, Daddy.
This is only an hour and a half show, right? Randy, you want to go on right now while I try to finish the rest of this?
Nope. Don't tell her what to do. I'm telling you, it won't work for both of us.
Almost done. God.
Just check out that Cash App down there. Listen, he does this for you.
My chest. It's hurting my chest. Hold on. Here we go. I think I can power the last of it down.
Oh! Oh!
Hold on.
Why? What are we doing? We do this is like before 10 a.m. We do this shit.
This is my morning coffee.
I'm going to sympathy vomit. That one almost got me.
So I went up my nostrils.
I'm not watching the rest. I put my hand over it. Close your eyes and swallow. That's what she said. That's what he said.
I mean, technically reading that, it is what she said.
Hey, in my Vinnie Mac voice, he's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
The goggles are hiding the tears in my eyes right now. All right, one more. Here we go.
And shame. And the shame.
Science.
I can't watch it. I can't watch it. That's gross.
A little bit more. My legs are shaking.
The earth was quaking. I hate it here. I really hate it here. Now available on our store, Rattlocke trash cans.
Sponsor.
Longtime friend of mine is joining us in the chat today and says, dude, what are you doing to them internets right now?
I was so close.
Is this allowed on Facebook? Yeah, I don't give a shit. They better. You know.
Hey, I'm still waiting for that promo. Oh, God. I didn't even bring anything to wipe my face off with. Oh, God. Well, that was a failed experiment.
You have done yourself big this time, buddy. That was probably the grossest Rattlocke Eat Shit segment. That was probably the grossest Rattlocke Eat Shit segment I've ever had. Thank you, Chris. Chris, that's awesome. I think Chris has got you on the deal with the Cash App or something.
No, he owes me a promo for the show.
Oh, the promo. Well, now we're just shaking people down at the show. You come down here early in the morning. You think
you got enough time to come on and run your mouth. How about you put some of that energy in and getting yourself over?
Whoa! Oh! Pew 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 pew.
Science.
First, you're shooting is science apparently. Oh my goodness!
I just thought I would try that as a little experiment to see if that'll light a fire under his ass.
But fucking gross.
You see what this is? See what you're doing to me, Schwartzy? You got me swearing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I obviously that was one of the most talked about, obviously the most viewed Rattlocke Eat Shit segments we've had to date. Fuck, that was gross.
Yes, it was. It was very intense.
You know, sometimes I hear you don't eat such disgusting shit. Where can we find you eating not disgusting shit?
You can find me eating not so disgusting stuff on youtube.com/ZABADAS Network, ZABADAS NETWORK. And I just recently did one where I tried the limited edition Airhead Taffy flavor Citrus Rush. And I tried it out and I explained to you how it tastes to me and if it's a good one or not. As well as some other things. I'll just go ahead and teasers aside.
Let's go.
I'm making masks, and this is officially since I started my 113th Jason Voorhees mask that I created. So that's what it was, and it began from something like
that's cool.
Guy. So I took this and I made this with it, and this was for commission, and then I also have this guy where I show a tutorial where I do my Slade Voorhees mask. So
that's cool.
If you like Teen Titans and DC comics and whatnot. And then even scrounging around, I found this. This is old me being a fan of some of the older, more eclectic music. You guys know Pink Floyd, right?
Never heard of them.
Oh, wow. Anyway, she came out with an album years ago, and I did artwork that I had laminated. And if you look at the date on that, as 1995. I did that when I was 13.
That's cool.
So I won't talk about anything else except for just that, because I could go on forever. My mind is currently switched to autopilot, and my real self has just gone to its happy place. I have real tears rolling out of my eyes right now, Schwartzy.
I bet I have real tears, and so does the rest of the chat. You are, like I said, everybody, this was a car wreck that apparently everybody could not watch. They were staring at it and hated it all at the same time, but loved it all at the same time. Rattlocke, we love you so much for coming on here. And remember, if you love what Rattlocke does, that is his Cash App. Please send him a couple doll hairs. Tell him Schwartzy sent you.
I mean, if we start doing this segment all week, we could always look into just sponsorship just for this portion. I mean, it does.
Yes, we can. We could do a sponsorship for just the portion.
It helps me purchase these items that I can eat and suffer through for your entertainment.
That's right.
Helps me get these experiments going on.
You could put your company logo in the intro to Rattlocke's Eat Shit and all that. We can take care of you.
Yeah, brought to you by your business.
Look at us. Look at us innovating early in the morning. So let us know. Hit us up. Hit up myself or Vinny Rattlocke on our various social medias. You can catch us. If you look in the description, everything we talked about is where you can find us. Like I said, we bake with the wake. We understand. Everything's easy for you. So check out the description below and get in contact with Rattlocke. Right?
I'm excited to see Randi West next. So
yes, we're going to have Randi West on.
Well, yes, thank you very much for keeping me a part of this. And I'm glad that you all are enjoying these failed experiments. Or are they successes? Because I believe that the object was probably for me to have happen what happened. Great. So I would say that that's a success. And it's a success that you guys are enjoying this. If you guys weren't enjoying it, I would actually consider that the real failed experiment.
Yes, everybody's enjoying it. But ladies and gentlemen, clearly God has it out for that motherfucker Rattlocke. It is Tuesday. So please join us tomorrow as he eats something vile. We have it all week.
Start voting in.
2-week segment.
The thickle juice is down. So we still have 2 different canned fishes, a pickled bean, and this sour sop juice, which I heard the point of it being gross is if you try to chug it in one sitting, it's so sweet. It's like drinking syrup straight out of a bag. So,
ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Rattlocke. That was Rattlocke puts his mouth around a poopy.
For science.
Ladies and gentlemen, isn't that nice? We're gonna acknowledge the chat real quick. We had a bunch of people jump in the chat. We're going to acknowledge my chat. I hope you all enjoyed Rattlocke. Where's my shitty music? There's my shitty music. We're going to acknowledge the chat. Rattlocke eating shit and all that good stuff. Who we got here? Good morning, Mitch Page. Let me tell you right now, Mitch Page joining the show. Isn't that fantastic? Love to see it, Mitch Page. Mitch Page, I just watched you wrestling a video of you of Spike Dudley. You know, I just watched you on the YouTube wrestling the Spike Dudley. What an enjoyable time that was. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining me, homie. This guy is boring. Get to the real guest. We are. You got to give me a little bit. I've got to pay some bills, do something, move and grow. We're going to get to the real guest. We all know what people really came for. They didn't come for Schwartzy. They did not call for Rattlocke. They came for Randi West. She will be on in about 10 minutes. Isn't that nice? Hello, Schwartzy Universe. Hello, Mark Sparks. Thank you so much for joining us today, homie. Love to see it. Thank you for joining us, the sponsor of the tag match coming up at Clubhouse. Loves him some Flap House. Thank you so much, Mark. We got a tag match coming up where the Bitcoin Boys will take out members only. February 20th, Indiana City Brewing Company. Tickets now available. Tara Roberts, thank you so much for joining Schwartzy and the Schwartzy Poos this morning. It's so nice to have everybody in the chat. Yes, it's so nice to have you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope your day is good. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope your dreams are coming true. Your goals are being smashed. Everything like that. I hope everything is great in the world that you are living in and the one that you are currently. I hope everything's good. That's how I feel. Good morning, Joshua. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Schwartzy and the Schwartzy Poos. The greatest show to ever debut at 9 a.m. Yes, Joshua. Joining us, keeping the community afloat. Schwartzy is here to entertain you. Just catching up with the chat. That's why my little intermittent. Look at this. We've got a lot of viewers this morning. We've got so many people joining us. Watching Rattlocke throw up and make me throw up and things that might get us kicked off YouTube. What else we got going on? Don't forget, if you're enjoying the show, to like, subscribe, smash all that shit. And if you would like to, donate to the show, please feel free to donate to the show. You can do that on PayPal. You can head on over to our Cash App. Just throw us a couple $. Always helps us out. We ain't mad at it. Or if you want a little something for your $1 and you don't want to sponsor so much, you can get yourself some merchandise. We have merchandise over at our Brainbuster Tea Store. All these links are available below. You can go below, check out the description. I know you're high as a motherfucker, so that's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. Please go on to our Brainbuster Tea Store, click the link, get yourself something nice. You know you deserve it. Nick Hughes, tuning back in from Liverpool, UK. Hope it's a good day, sir. It is now. It is now. Hello, Tom. Good morning, Tom from Alabama. Tom, how you doing? Tom, I miss you so much. You and them sweet shoes of yours. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope your weather is better than ours. I know we've got a winter storm coming in or some shit like that, but I hope everything is good for you in Alabama. Good morning, Mr. Lopez. Oh, Mr. Lopez joining us on Twitch. Thank you for joining me on my preferred platform, Twitch. Follow me, like the video, give it a heart skis. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. We have a record-breaking deal. A record-making amount of people. Look at that. That's so nice. Gracious. Let's take a moment. Shows like this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Schwartzy maintaining an audience and all the wonderful promotions that stunt me out, show me how, put me on Front Street and all that good stuff. So I want to take a moment and rep one of our promotions that we love so much, especially one that is close to my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, FGW, we've got a show this weekend, Origins. Please join me in Hamilton, Ohio. The snowstorm should be cleared up and all that stuff.
Southwest Ohio's premier wrestling federation can be found right here in Hamilton, Ohio, every Friday night. Join us for pulse-pounding, hard-hitting, old-school professional wrestling from some of today's best wrestling talent during Friday Night Fury. If your dream is to compete in the ring, Fox Pro Wrestling Academy is the place to go. Train under Hall of Fame trainer Cody Hawk and learn wrestling from one of the best of all time. Find out more by visiting us on Facebook at Future Great Wrestling.
Oh, man!
And as though that's nice. Oh, man. And as long as we're talking about wonderful promotions, let's talk about the good people. NRPW.
Ruthless Pro Wrestling, the newest and hottest pro wrestling company in the Midwest. Featuring today's hottest talent and the wrestling stars of tomorrow. With hard-hitting, and high-flying action, and a reputation of the high-stakes world of deathmatch wrestling. Join RPW at our monthly live events, or stream us anytime on iwtv, the internet's premier streaming service for independent wrestling. Join us for all of the ruthless action.
Ruthless Pro Wrestling. It's not just a style, it's a lifestyle. Capiche?
Sup, thugs? Sup, gangsters? What's up, everybody? I got a little bit of street cred going on the show. I had to turn the camera a little bit. You're probably wondering, hey, why is the set so fucked up? Well, we had to make this work, and we're going to make it work. You came here to see Randi West. I'm just going to sit a little bit off to the side because you see my stupid punam all day. Let us know if you can hear. If you're having trouble, say hello, Randi.
Hello, hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? Testes, 1, 2.
Testes, 1, 2, 3. We're going to find out if you can all hear us right now while you're telling us if you can all hear us. Randi, we have the honor and privilege of smoking on some of the finest Joanna Man cigarettes that we know. Marijuana Man. Who are we smoking on today?
We are...
We've got Darren McCarty. We got the Darren McCarty again, loud and clear. Everybody says
and I do believe this is the Miss Elizabeth strain.
Elizabeth.
I love you.
So let's bust it out, rear. Bossan.
I came prepared. Look how beautiful that is in there.
This is the worst. I'm so sorry about the setup. I'm doing my best. You came here to see her.
First in studio. You know, like we're learning.
We're going to get some dull hairs. That's why we need sponsors. Thank you. But she built this set too. So let's smoke on this.
I did.
Look at us. I can't do a real interview with my wife here. Oh, that unprofessional Schwartzy.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that nice?
That's nice. I like it. That's
nice.
Yes.
Let me see if it's fantastic.
D-Mac for all your flower and CBD needs. Hit up D-Mac. It's fantastic.
Oh, that is fantastic. Well, isn't that? I love that.
I put it up on my shoulder and tell it I love it too.
That's right. Frequent your dispensary, especially in the Michigan. I think it's just in Michigan right now, but Michigan residents or Michigan, if you're there, head out to your local dispensary and pick up some of that D-Mac. That D-Mac brand, that Darren McCarty number. If it doesn't have the 25 on it,
it ain't D-Mac.
It's not even.
It's that bullshit.
It ain't. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first in-studio guest on the show. Randi West. Thank you for joining us, Randi West, today. She is the queen of the death matches. She is Death Becomes Her champion. She has Crimson Crown, Goddess of Gore, the big trophy. I'm sorry, she has so many accolades. I'm running through them in my head. Welcome to the show. Tell me, how are you doing today?
I'm awake. Normally, I'm not awake at this time. I wake up around 11 o'clock when he's done with all of his nonsense on here. I don't know how I sleep through it half the time, but I do.
That's nice. Well,
but I'm here. I'm awake. I'm loving it. I'm happy to be the first in-studio guest, if you will.
Yes. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm so glad you woke up. I'm so glad you're not hitting me with a phone book. That's so nice.
That's on camera.
We know so much about you. You do a lot of interviews. We know about where you come from. We know about how you got started in wrestling. That's the general. But you're very involved lately since you came back from an injury in the deathmatch scene. Now, a lot of people aren't aware of this injury that you came back from. So I want to really talk about that. We're not going to throw any shade. We're not going to say, in wrestling, you had an accident in the professional wrestling ring. We'll just put it like that. And it was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
So can you touch on that and your comeback as well?
Yeah. 2018, I took a nasty fall on my neck. I lost feeling in all of my limbs for a few seconds. I ended up finishing the match that night, and I figured, like all wrestlers, I'm like, yeah, it'll be better in a couple days. And then it was like a year and a half later, it still wasn't better. I was going to shows and I was wrestling, but I wasn't at 100%. And I'd leave and I'd be in pain, and it was just awful. And I finally went when the pandemic hit, and we had that little bit of lull with the wrestling. I
Just
went
a
to
little bit.
just a little lull. I went to the doctor, and they had told me that I would never wrestle again. Talk about a tough pill to swallow, especially when you're doing it as long as I have. So I told my doctor that they were full of shit, and I was going to prove them wrong. And after physical therapy and going to all these different tests and poking and prodding and all this, I proved them wrong, and they cleared me. And that was September 10th. It was the day before. It was the day before the first Flophouse show. And I sat in my car after they cleared me, and I cried for a minute because I just got my dream back. And then I called you, and I said, "Do you have a spot on the Flophouse show for me?"
So I called the booker, and he told me to go fuck myself. No, you gave me that call, and it was the most beautiful day in our lives, in our family's lives. It was one of the most beautiful days. You got your life back. One day this all ends for us, so that's okay. We all know this, but we would really like to end this on our terms, and it was really shitty to think that might be the case. So Flophouse 1 happened, and you're the guest. You're supposed to fill in the blanks.
Well, and Flophouse 1 happened, and it was insane. I had my fancy salmon jacket on.
Yes.
And my blue dress pants.
Can you talk about that a little bit? That's a funny story.
So Mark Henry. So back when Mark Henry had his retirement, he dressed with the salmon jacket and the blue pants and went out there, and he cut this amazing, beautiful promo. And then at the end of it, he said, "That's not how I'm fucking ending. Do you really think it would be that easy to get rid of me?"
He did not say the F-bomb on
you
USA.
know what I fucking mean. You know what I mean. But I felt that was a very fitting tribute, and a good welcome back for me too, is to kind of come back like Mark Henry did. World's strongest man, world's toughest bitch.
I found it very funny because Randi we have decided at one point, if I can fill in a little bit of the blanks, she was going to be my manager when I was doing Schwartzy and going to Schwartzy around and do all that. She was going to be my manager. She was wearing suits. No offense to Sonia Deville on the TV, but where you saw that first, homie. That's okay. That's okay. She inspires a lot. But I thought it was very fitting that at the last time you had put a suit on, you decided to put on the Mark Henry suit. That is very pro wrestling. Only like 2 people got it, like right after it happened. Like, were you dressed like Mark? Yes. So that was very cool. So right after that, you were back in the saddle.
I'm here. I had
Let's talk about that run that you've been having, because I think it's been going a little under the radar, but it's been so good.
The minute that I had announced that I was back, it was like my phone suddenly started working again. It was crazy. People started calling. I started taking the bookings again, and I got hit up by Crimson Crown Wrestling to come in and do their Goddess of Gore, RPW. God bless Chris Kohlenberg and RPW. I was in there, and I had done just a scramble for him, and he was like, "Man, I really wish that you were doing the death matches again, or still." And I looked at him, I said, "I'll do a death match, right?"
The death matches. When you're over 30, you say the in front of everything. The email, the internet, the death matches.
Yes. And I said, "Well, I still do the death matches, right?" And Chris is like, "Oh, really?" And then it was just like Chuck Stein and Insane Lane And oh my God, who else have I wrestled over there? Mickey Knuckles. And it was supposed to be the Herzog recently, but I think he had to wash his hair or something that day.
I think we can scoot over, actually. I just noticed
we got a little bit of room.
We're learning about
All
the
right.
set. I just was kind of seeing this. I think I can get this. I was...
Do a little bounce.
Stop. All right.
Is that good?
Much better. Look at that. We're not trashing it up.
All
All right, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
So, and recently it was Matthias Sasher and Anakin Murphy. And like I got to go out to Crimson Crown and for that tournament, man, that tournament was so stacked. And the fact that like I made it all the way through to the end was fantastic. And I got this amazing trophy. It's damn near as tall as I am.
Yo, what a trophy. This trophy is so cool.
It's so big.
It's the reason you buy a trophy case and then realize this thing does not fit in a trophy case unless this is fucking Hogwarts.
Like it's not only a trophy. It's also a plaque. Like, like when you win something, it's either like you win the plaque, the little plaque, wooden plaque with your name on it and shit, or you win a trophy, which is about this. This trophy stands this tall, like it comes up to here on me. Yeah, we'll forget about what date it is.
I just noticed it was not the 27th.
About here on me, and it's got a plaque on top of it. So I got like bonus, the twofer, and God bless Crimson Crown, Sage Sim, Kyle Weil, for all their hard work when, putting it in there and putting on that show, because a lot of women and death matches don't happen on the West Coast. So that's fantastic. And I loved it. And I was happy to be representing them.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at some of these comments here. Devin said, glad Randy was able to shake that injury and come back. That RPW match on weekend was great. She cleaned house on him. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Devin. Vinny Rattlocke, currently putting some soap in his mouth because he's gross. She was a good manager at Panic at the Dojo. Homie Roger Patet, that's right. I have to decipher all these screen names. Pretty soon it's gonna get crazy. The next Rust Belt Deathmatch champion. Sorry, Satu. And we do have Chris Kohlenberg. I know you're watching the show. I know you're right there.
Go down.
Where
Right.
we at?
Little Junie.
I got it, Junie. Hello, Junie. That drove us. Are we saying hello?
Are we saying hella now?
Are we saying hello?
We're saying hella again?
Are we saying hello?
Is that a thing?
Okay.
We're saying hella.
Thank you very much, Junie.
That was hella cool.
She's seen the trophy. Man, hitting Insane Lane in the knee with that 2x4 with gusset plates was brutal. I loved it.
Listen.
He did not.
Listen, when there's man's that big, you got to figure out a way to take him down and make him your size.
Hoodfoot Mo Atlas tells me something a lot when people come out of pocket. Hey, man, all kneecaps work the same. So, Randi West, the first woman that my daughter ever saw wrestle at an indie show. It was amazing to see her face when she came out. Thank you so much, Rajar Patel. Thank you. Some of my favorite matches so far have been with you, Randy, even though I'm far too scared to do a death match. Well, that's smart. But that is very nice.
You're one step from the cliff every time you get in the ring with me.
That's it.
Deathmatch cliff. You never know.
And Dan O'Mac, Randy is the first lady of Flophouse, Indiana, toughest broad in the business, baddest bitch in all their land, and the next RPW Rust Belt champion. We're really pushing that, aren't we?
I really like the way you think, Dan O'Mac.
Thank you, Dan O'Mac. Look at you. Well, that's so nice. We're here with Randi West in the studio talking
Can
to
I
her.
acknowledge one more person before we... Mitchell Page.
Mitchell Page. Let's go back. I got
Mr.
one.
Mitch Page.
You keep talking on him.
Had it not been for Mitch Page and all of his beautiful, beautiful, beautiful insight into the world of wrestling and deathmatch wrestling and just his love for me, period, I would not be the deathmatch wrestler and the wrestler that I am, because without his help and without his past knowledge, I would not be able to get through some of the things that I get through. So I just want to give the flowers to Mitch Page that he deserves, because not a lot of people do it, and he fucking definitely deserves it. And I love that man very much.
Mitchell Page, you are a legend. You are one of the best in the business. You know, when you see something you like, you back it, and you back it unconditionally. You are a, there's just not words. You're an unsung hero in the business, and we love you, and I don't care. I know you're about to say, "No, man, I'm not," and and give me the, I'm not that, and no.
Y'all make
There we go. Okay, take your flowers, goddammit. That's right. We love you very much.
y'all make me feel so special.
Let me tell you right now. I know that
Love
sometimes people are like, need change in the business and this and that. Let me tell you right now, if this business currently had more veterans like Mitchell Page, I think, things are great in wrestling, but I think everything there'd be a little more polishing. Oh no, I deserve all their praise.
Yes.
There he is. That's my guy.
Yes.
So,
You
that's
do,
wonderful.
and so much more.
So, Randi West, we talk about wrestling, we talk about your death matches, but you are currently involved in a new venture. You have decided to take up the venture of candle making. Can you tell us about you moving into making candles?
Sure. So, I'm a very creative person by nature. I like to. My brain goes a lot. It's constantly thinking of something. So, this recent bout with my manic depression, we've dealt with it.
Absolutely, we all have.
I decided that instead of staring at a wall, going off and letting my mind wander and do other things, that I would do something creative with that time. And I was looking around, and while I was sitting in this room, I see my candles and my incense and all the stuff that makes me feel better. And because I'm a very sensory person, so I was like, well, let's see what I can do. And I started just by like one candle. I just started taking all the used wax that I had from old candles, because we burn a lot of candles.
A lot of candles
in our house, and we always have that little chunk that doesn't quite burn because the wick's gone. So I took that, and I took all the recycled wax that we had around the house, and I started making candles, and it helped me get through that little bit of lull of a depression that I had, which I can't even say a little bit. It was a good 3-week long stint with it. And it really helped to be able to like section out those different colors of wax and layer them, so that it was almost like layers of my emotions in each candle, like I could tell, like, so
each one really has its own personality.
Yeah. And I made quite a few of them in that 3 weeks, and I decided, like maybe I could sell these, and even like the smells and the different colors, they might be able to help other people through their certain situations and stuff like that. So I took those to the show this past weekend, and I'm going to have some at the other shows too. And what I'm going to do now to help continue make the candles is I'd like to do a donation program, if you will.
Oh.
So if you have old wax, just the little pieces in a glass jar, if you have empty candle holder, glass candle holders, if you bring them to me at the show, you make a donation to Randall's Candles, I will give you $1 off for every glass candle jar that you bring. And I will give you a certain amount off for the wax that you bring, depending on how much you bring too, So if you wanted to bring like a whole big old bag of just gently used wax, I'll give you $1, $2 off your candle purchase.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's kind of like like Michigan has their recycling of their cans. Like, bring it back and give me 10. I'll give you 10 cents for the deposit. Basically the same thing. You bring in the old candle wax or the old jar, and I'll give you $1 off your next purchase.
That's a really good thing. I like that. I really like that. That just keeps everything going and flowing. You just keep it's recycling.
Yes, nice.
And there's no fancy. I don't even have a fancy word or dollar. It's recycling, and recycling's fucking cool. It's good for the universe. It's good for the earth. It's good to recycle energy. Energy is infinite. So even in candles, that's that's wonderful. That's a cool idea. I like that a lot. So creative. I'm so excited that I have such a smart wife who's so creative and all that good shit. I'm very, very fortunate. Roger Patet would like to know who would Randi like to wrestle in the deathmatch world? A lot of new stars. Akira, Atticus, I believe Tommy as in Tommy Vendetta.
He's got little legs.
with the baby legs. So Randy likes to tease Tommy Vendetta and Justin Kyle about their baby legs because she's a brazen beach. Also Kevin Giza, Aaron Mercer, and
Merc.
Oh yeah, he goes by Merc now. It takes me a second when you have people in the business, and stuff that we all change our names. So Merc, I do like the incarnation that Merc is right now. I won't say his old name because we are calling him Merc.
Out of that list, I would definitely like to work with Atticus because that's I want to skewer him. I think I could block his skewers and skewer him.
You should put it in his pee hole.
Most people probably think the same thing when they go in there before they get skewered, but I think I could do it.
Probably what gets him skewered, Randy.
Probably what gets him skewered, yeah. But there's a lot and I'm kind of biased because he's our kid. But I'd like to wrestle Hoodfoot in a death match. I mean, I beat his ass in regular matches, so see what he's got in a death match. That'd be really exciting.
All right, what do we got here?
What we got?
Death matches to candles, maybe wrestling theme sense or something. Yes.
I actually I did a candle. Darren McCarty shared it, but I did a Darren McCarty Red Wings themed candle for him, and he had it lit up next to his coffee and his weed tray.
Saw that on Twitter.
It was on the twits.
Mama Schwartz. Actually, it's Papa West. But we always have wax melts we'd love to donate. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Because she says it's a great idea. You're so smart, Randy. The pride candle you made for me means so much. I have it on display on my desk. Isn't that nice? Look at that.
I did the trans pride candle for Juniper for her housewarming gift.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did get you mixed up with Colton. You're both using the Twitch right now, so I do apologize. I am so sorry. As you see, I am smoking tremendous amounts of Dabskis this morning.
Probably
so
listen
I apologize
to Roger there. I like where his head is.
Well,
I like where his head is.
Okay.
Do I have to be producer mode? Okay.
Yeah, you're a producer. We're going to do another Dabski.
All right, this is for Raj.
This is for Roger Patat.
Oh no, where's the dabs?
They're right behind your coffee.
Oh, there it is. It's hiding behind my mug. That's not coffee.
That's not coffee.
Let's be real. That's Coca-Cola. You guys know that. Oh.
Well, mine's coffee. Yours is Coca-Cola.
Are we allowed to say Coca-Cola?
Yes.
I mean, I didn't know if we, because we're not sponsored by them. Are they going to?
We're not sponsored by them. Didn't you know Coca-Cola? If you want to sponsor the show, you can head on over to a Schwartzy's bot at Schwartzy at Schwartzy. No, that's not.
I should be sponsored by Coca-Cola as much as I drink. Ask anybody; they'll tell you.
Can be sponsored, goddammit. We love you, Randy. Oh, isn't that nice? Get the Dabski ready. Look at that.
All right.
What a wonderful show. This thing's really going off the rails, but I don't even care. You all came here to see Randy. She's actually getting, I think it's kind of cool. We've got her getting very interactive with you. Hell yeah, Joshua. Hell yeah. Devin says, that's awesome. My work sells candles. If I get broken jars, I'll donate the wax to you, Randy. That's so nice. Thank you.
That's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh, love. I hope so. I thought you loved me. Don't turn heel on me now. Don't turn heel on me now. There you go.
I might cough and piss myself, but I'm dabbing.
She's dabbing. Gordon wants to know while I take this dab. I'll read it real quick. Who would you like to fight in the Chains of Dice CW?
John Wayne Murdoch.
Probably anybody at this point. Really
anybody. But if I had to choose, and I would absolutely John Wayne Murdoch.
Absolutely. You and John Wayne Murdoch had a real barn burner years ago at Girl Fight Gender War. Will you speak a little bit on that while I do these dabs?
Yeah, it was it was right in the period of our best of 7, which we never finished, and I am one match up on.
Never hear the end of that.
Yeah, never. He'll never hear the end of it until it's finally finished. But we went in there. It was for I think it was Girl Fights, and Which one was it at the time?
Yes.
Yes, the other one that was running there at the arena at the time. And it was just like, yes, I love John Wayne Murdoch, but I'm gonna beat his ass. So we got there, and like I walked in the building, and Thunder Kitty was there with me, and it's the arena down in where New Albany, I think that right.
Yes.
I smoke a lot of weed.
The answer is yes.
So I got there, and me and Thunder Kitty walked in the building, and I said, I'm gonna jump off that balcony right there. And she said, what? So I'm gonna jump off that balcony. She's, God damn it, Randy. And we got to, and I didn't go up there at all through the whole, like before the show at all. And because once I look down, I ain't jumping. So I got up there in the middle of the match, and I jumped off and fucking landed right on him. And then he picked me up and he brain busted me onto a fucking turnbuckle. Oh my God. It was the talk.
Oh, my Lady Gaga.
Oh, my Lady Gaga. Wow, 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 wow. It was crazy. And it got quite a bit of little traction. And then Murdoch ducked me.
And then he ducked me. That's it.
He started hiding.
Well, you know, he's got a little Pro Wrestling After Dark show. I'm just saying. Missed one. Ducking. No, we'd love to see you more on things like that. We'd love to see you in contention against John Wayne Murdoch. Anywhere we can find you fighting John Wayne Murdoch.
And you can see a couple of the clips from the show on YouTube if you just look up Randi West and John Wayne Murdoch Gender Wars, or if I think it's on the other
High
one.
Spots Network.
Yes, High Spots Network.
You can head on over to the High Spots Network and you
Gender
can
Wars.
see Gender Wars. It's their first show. It's a really good thing. Good show.
A lot of good people on it. A lot of good male versus female talent. And it was just a really good stacked show for that.
Absolutely. Randy, I believe Schwartzy told me you like the show Cobra Kai. What's your favorite part of the show?
Everything. I love the fact that they brought back Silver. I love the fact that
hey, don't spoilers.
Sorry.
Jesus, Murphy.
All the
it's like she's never used the internet.
Hey, he asked, so spoilers.
No spoilers. You're
so like I love the fact that the villains and the how they switched. You know, we're all used to like the baby face is who they tell us the baby face is gonna be, you know. So the fact that the show switched it up and makes you question whether your thinking of the original movies was right or not. Like, I really like that they try to make Johnny the baby. I think it's fantastic.
That's fantastic.
That's fantastic.
That's fantastic. I have not watched the Cobra Kai yet. I do play. I just have too many shows going right now. But Randy, it was very wonderful to have you on this morning. We don't do a very long show, so unfortunately, our time is near. I don't get to spend enough time with you. But it was wonderful to have you on the show. It was wonderful to hear you talk about Deathmatch Wrestling. It was wonderful to talk about your candles. Where can we find you and your candles and your Deathmatch Wrestling?
I have some shows coming up. We are in Baltimore, I believe. Baltimore on the 13th of this month.
C3W.
C3W. Woo! And then we have Flophouse. Flophouse on the 20th. I'm very, very excited about my Tap Out, Knockout, and what's the other one?
Pass out, tap out, knock out, bop, bop.
I'm going to knock him out or tap him out. So
slap
out. You know, either way, against Lord Crew.
Winner, you have to win by using Stevie Ray's flapjack finisher. It's okay. That's a good match.
That's a good finish.
Loser takes a flapjack.
So I'm looking forward to it because Lord Crew's one of those guys that's fantastic, you know, like really up there right now. So I have XICW coming up
March 5th.
March 5th. I'm very excited to be going back to one of my homes. It was originally XICW was one of my original homes when I first started in Detroit, and I love them, the fun-loving criminals representing. And then I have so much.
You have a lot coming up, but that's the most recent stuff coming up. So where can we find you on social media for when all this stuff pops up?
I am on Facebook, Randi West. Just look up Randi West. You'll find me. There I am.
Just look it up.
There it is. Twitter is at ranwestwrestling.com. Right? Is that .com?
I don't know. It's your Twitter.
.org.net. Ran West Wrestling.
This is why you can't have married people. We're the married couple that has our own show. I hate it here.
Let me see. What else do I have? I have Instagram. That's Randi West Wrestling. And then I have a TikTok.
You do have a TikTok.
I don't really post anything yet.
No, but you send me videos all day. So
But
you
yes,
can follow her on TikTok.
If you follow me, I will send you stupid things that I think is funny all day long in your private messages. Because it amused me, so I think maybe it'll amuse my friends. But yeah, I have a TikTok. If you just look up, just look up Randi West, and you'll find me on there also. All the YouTubes, all the IWTVs.
And before we let you go, before we slide you off here and play the video for this place, you were just announced yesterday for a promotion show in Chicago. Can we talk about that just real quick?
RPW, Code Orange. It is in Villa Park, Illinois, on February 26th.
Well, we can put the flyer up.
Let's put the flyer up.
It's got my face on it because I was announced.
Oh, look at that face. That's so handsome.
It is the 26th, but let's put your face there.
February 26th.
No one wants to see my face. I come from Rattlocke and you.
They have yet to announce who my opponent is or what my match will be. But I can almost 98% guarantee that it will be violent.
There will be murder.
And it will be bloody.
Or attempted murder.
And it will be very entertaining all at the same time.
I
watch a lot of investigative murder porn to see what people really, really like about violence and gore.
Oh, gracious. Well, thank you so much, Randi, for joining us on this show today. We appreciate you so much for being here. And sharing, like I said, if you want to know the social medias, you can look below. I believe I put them in the links. If I didn't, I'm probably going to fall down some stairs. But if you check the links below, you can see where you can follow her. You can also find her merch on Brainbuster Tees. Head on over to her Brainbuster Tee store. She's even got leggings for all you fine ladies. And you can see her at wonderful shows like RPW.
Ruthless Pro Wrestling, the newest and hottest pro wrestling company in the Midwest. Featuring today's hottest talent and the wrestling stars of tomorrow. With hard-hitting and high-flying action. And a reputation of the high-stakes world of deathmatch wrestling. Join RPW at our monthly live events. Or stream us anytime on iwtv. The internet's premier streaming service for independent wrestling. Join us for all of the ruthless action.
Ruthless Pro Wrestling. It's not just a style, it's a lifestyle. Capiche?
Oh my goodness. Let's get that camera fixed. Get me back on set. Yes. Well, we just had our first in-studio guest. We had Randi West on the show. What a wonderful guest. Anything less will get me shot on, and she is a shooter. So thank you so much, Randi, for coming on and waking up earlier than you're supposed to and tolerating me for the rest of the day. Just to make sure that Randi doesn't get grumpy on me for getting up early, she will be, I will slide her some of my Darren McCarty CBD gummies, now available at all Michigan dispensaries and all that good stuff. If it's not got the 25, you're not riding high, homie. It's a slap shot right into your fucking brain. It's amazing. So we will be giving her the CBD. You know what? Why don't we try? We're going to try some right now. You guys want to try some right now? Let's see what we got here. The Darren McCarty CBD fruit punch flavored. Let me get that camera. Look at that. Proper. Okay, we're gonna try one of these. I haven't tried these ones yet. I had the whole array of products to try. He was very kind to the locker room. He put together a gift bag for Schwartzy's birthday, so I have all of the types to try. It's got the resealable package. I love that. The resealable package is really good. And here, this is what I like. So they come individually wrapped. Okay, they are 100 milligrams of CBD, 10 milligram per piece, full spectrum, gluten free, low sodium, fat free. Okay. It uses things like coconut oil, gelatin, beet sugar. You know, these are natural sugars. There is some fructose in it, but it's not much. You have to have a little bit. It's not the syrup. So this is wonderful. It's made with care. Okay, so now that I've put the dog shit out of that over, it's the flavors is red punch. This is called intermission. Look at that. That's nice. That's good. Oh, that's good. And if you read the back, these gummies are an integral part of my wellness journey. Okay, these right here. The THC gummies. These gummies are essential to my pain management routine. I'll tell you right now, I had a wonderful night's sleep. I had the THC ones last night, had them right before bed. I had 3, but I had a wonderful night's sleep. I'm up and Adam here for you. And then they got the CBN CBD gummies. We'll try those tomorrow. Darren McCarty brand. These gummies are the winning blend for relaxing and a restful night's sleep. Maybe I'll have these tonight. These are very good. I feel good. My body, R.D. McCarty and Chuck Stone beat the dog shit out of me and Kenny this weekend. I feel great when I take these products. Good morning, Brandon. Good morning to you joining me on the show today. I appreciate you so much. Let's get that music going. Look at me. No shit, Brandy brings a smile to people's faces and is the most over person at RPW. That's so nice. That is so nice. That is nice of you. I hope you've all enjoyed the show today. Have you guys enjoyed the show? Did we have a good time? We had Vinny Rattlocke on. If you enjoyed the show, we had Randy on. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget on Twitch. Don't forget to follow me. Yes, you follow me. Yes, follow me. 1, 2, 3, follow. And click the heart button. Let me know you like the video. Also, if you can follow me on subscribe to my YouTube. Please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers to get monetized. I appreciate you all joining me. I have an excellently large audience over there. Please, Schwartzy loves you. Please subscribe, turn notifications on, like that video. And if you're on Facebook, please share, react. Let me know how you feel. I love a good reaction to my videos. Please. I'm a hooker for that. I'm on the corner of walk and don't walk, working hard for you, please. But we've had a wonderful show. We've been on all 3 of our platforms, rocking, letting you know that we have positivity to spread, answering questions. We had a very interactive session with Randi West. We watched one of Schwartzy's promos. That was nice. Generation Championship Wrestling. I might have to edit it out because of the copyrights on YouTube, but that's okay. Vinny Rattlocke. That was disgusting. I almost threw up for real. Shoot. I almost threw up. But I want to take time right now and thank my sponsors for making this happen too, because without the sponsors of this show, without you, this would not be possible. I want to thank the boys over at Pro Wrestling Edge. Thank you so much for sponsoring me, for backing this show. The boys of Pro Wrestling Edge, I don't just love to listen to them like I always tell you, it's true. I love to be on the show. They are a wonderful experience. They talk about wrestling all over the Midwest. They interview all these wrestlers. They talk about sports. They talk about entertainment. They've got a lot of wonderful things coming up that we're going to speak on. Join me and the boys of Pro Wrestling Edge. The links are below. They're available on all your streaming platforms. All the links are below. I make it easy for you. And so do the boys at Pro Wrestling Edge. I'd also like to thank the homies. Oops. The homies over at the Midnight Snuggie Hour. I want to thank Sean McMahon and the crew. You have a wonderful show over there. Head on over to Google Podcasts and check out on all that good stuff that they got going on there. Don't forget to turn on notifications. You can watch all the new shows when they eventually come back on. They are working on that. But they've got a wonderful backlog of shows, and you should be up on that. And if you want to donate to the show, donations are always appreciated. They keep the show going. Put a little coffee in my belly. That's so nice. That's so fantastic. Feel free to find us. The links are below, but you can find us on PayPal. You can hit up the Cash App. We appreciate you so much. We also have merchandise available if you want to do something for your $1. You can head on over to Brainbuster Tees. You can get yourself a shirt. You can get yourself a hoodie. You can get yourself a mug. All that good stuff. We really would appreciate that. Really would appreciate that. Or if you just want a little Schwartzy in your diet, you can bring that sweet punum on over to your show. Over to your, I wrestle. That's a thing I do. I'm very booked up, so there's footage on the internet somewhere. If you want to book Schwartzy for your show, I got wonderful promos. I have a nice little appearance to me. I'm decently professional. Decently. Feel free to hit me up at Schwartzy on my social media or bookschwartzy@gmail.com. I also am ordained. That's true. I'm actually ordained. I can do a wedding by Schwartzy. Or if you just want a personal promo, let me know. I do personal promos. What a wonderful show we had here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. We'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm doing a wonderful show. Well, who do we have on the show? I'll tell you who we have on the show. We have Black Sheep, Justin Dream. He's going to be on the show. Wonderful man, wonderful wrestler, wonderful sheep. I'm also going to be giving away 4 tickets. 4 tickets to FGW this week. I'm going to be giving away, hear me out, 4 free tickets to FGW Origins. That's right. What I need you to do is I want you to get real interactive with the Rattlocks tomorrow. We're going to bring Rattlocke on for a short minute, not a long segment, but a short minute where he will eat his vileness. Your interaction will be pendant on you winning 4. 4 tickets to FGW's Origins. So be with me tomorrow. And we're also doing TikTok Tuesday on a Wednesday. It's TikTok Tuesday, but on a Wednesday. So join me tomorrow for this show. I loved having you on. I love having you all here. I love doing this. I love spreading positivity because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to let you in on something. It's a little secret that only the regulars know. Nobody is going to love you. Come here. Nobody is going to love you like Schwartz is going to love you.